In this video, we're going to discuss this QuestionAir, which is a great polling or surveying tool and is useful for facilitating engagement and fundamental questioning both inside and outside of the classroom. There are a number of other polling tools discussed in the book, but what's great about QuestionAir is it really reaches out to the current generation of students in that it is fully mobile and only accessible via phones. So before we go into the app itself, I did want to highlight the website. You can go to getquestionair.com/download, and on that you will see some basics on where you can access it, but also how to use it, and then how to other support materials, and then contact information if you have questions and that sort of thing. So now we're going to transition over to a video of my phone screen so you can kind of see how it works. So when you enter the QuestionAir app, you see a poll code and join button. This is the student interface. And as a teacher or user, you create a poll. You would then give them the code, and that's automatically generated by QuestionAir. They would join and then respond. So as you were presenting, had multiple questions, they could follow along and address them as is needed. Now here we simply go to log in. And we can manage our polls here. Now there are a limited number of polls in the trial, but if this is something that is useful for your students, it's engaging to them, there are a number of different plans and levels of plans that you can integrate. And you can also kind of delete and copy polls as needed. But if you're starting to get into where you need to manage multiple polls, then it might be worth an upgrade if it's something that you would use regularly. So real quickly, we can add a poll by clicking the plus sign, or we can edit an existing poll. Now, whenever we have an existing poll, there are a number of different options you have. If I swipe to the right, I see that I can set it as ready, which means that I will no longer be able to make edits to it and it's ready to go. I can copy it. So if I set something as ready and I want to make modifications to it, then I can just copy that very easily and then not edit as needed. And then I can also delete. So we're just going to edit. And as we do this, we see that we have the title there. Then there's a place to add some welcome text. So if you're presenting this and having the learners interact with them asynchronously, you may have some welcome text, then some pause text. So if you're presenting and you want to give them some time or something to think about or some prompts, you can use the pause text. And then there's some closing text as well. Now, when we want to add a question, so here I have who was the primary person associated with the Red Scare. And then this right here is simply a single choice list. So I've created these options here and they would go in and select one of those. Then to add a question, I simply click on the add question. I would put the text in the please enter the text here. And then I would select the choice type or the question type. So as I click that, I have single choice, multiple choice, rating, rank ordered list, word cloud, text entry, or statement. And so I select those. Maybe I do a word cloud, and then I would go in, but for this one, there would not be any answers because they would go in, students would type in their responses to that. Once I'm done, I just click back, go add question, or keep going until I'm finished with it. I would set it as ready. Once I'm finished, I could click save, and then if I want to come back and edit it, I can obviously click preview to see what the students are going to see. And once I'm done, I can just click done. And then I'm ready to go. So once I make this live, I would just click that RFIWRYQ for the learner. So I'm going to make it live real quick. So I'm going to set it as ready. And then I'm going to click go live. And then here's the upgrade options. So I'm just going to cancel that. Done. And I'm going to log out. And I'm going to go to RFIWRYQ and join. And this is what the user will see. So this is QuestionAir. I hope you find it useful.